Today, Precarious plays
Ratchet and Clank.
They must, right? Like this little guy was born in a fluffy little hole with other fluffy littles with him.
This little guy was born in a very traumatic
Okay, this is the most terrifying thing I've encountered yet. This thing. I haven't even gotten close enough to him because he looks like a weirdo wearing sunglasses, but with an octopus body.
That is Prime.
Did you hear that? Like, listen to what he sounds like.
Yeah,
Sounds like some dude.
just shoot it with all of the phase-on.
Oh, yes, phase-on. That is correct, yes. Because we have that here. Phase-on.
All worlds are one, all universe are equal. She's out there somewhere, hunting those bounties.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'm getting my next two weapons I'm going to need set up.
Real
so
fast.
So that I can quick swap.
Real fast, so that way I can say that I finish what I start.
Okay.
So when in 2D, typically things that shoot long distances become a little less valuable. Rocket launchers and is he supposed to be doing that?
He's gonna float back down.
Okay.
It'll be alright.
So rocket launchers, sniper rifles, and the like, they usually feel less useful in 2D.
Yeah.
Going back to Starbound for a minute, they dodge it a little bit because since you're playing on PC and you can do this kind of stuff very, very quickly and easily, you can hold down what is by default on Windows the control key, and you can divorce the camera from your character a little bit. Like your character, I think, still has to stay in frame, but you can pan it around so your character isn't centered anymore, and you can use it to shoot effectively probably like a screen and a half away. Also, you can just go into the options and zoom the camera out to also have considerable range. But I think in most older platforming games, something like a sniper rifle that shoots really far. The idea is that it's supposed to be able to shoot really far. Normally winds up being hamstringed a little bit. Like try to imagine a weapon in Zero Mission that sole purpose is, it shoots things from several screens away. It's like, how the fuck would you even...
Yeah. How would you do that? How would you guess? Well, that would probably be like a late game thing, where like you already knew parts of the map.
Well, I'll tell you what it would be like. It would be like the Shine Spark.
Yeah.
But it's a puzzle solving tool.
I've only used the Shine Spark like a couple of times.
Shine Spark is using...
Badass technique for awesome people.
Yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said, right?
Yeah.
No? More?
No.
Okay. So, Shine Spark, after you get the speed booster, you can run continuously for a certain length of time, and then Samus will become super fast. You can usually press down, like you can crouch, and it will preserve all of the energy that was happening.
Birds.
Those weren't birds. It will preserve all of the energy that was being generated by the speed booster, and Samus will start to glow. And then you have a limited window of opportunity to jump into the air, and then you can hold the direction, and she shoots off with incredible speed and power, and can penetrate like a lot of different materials, and You use it to solve some of the crazier, more impressive puzzles in the game.
Yeah.
Because it typically winds up, like, you will often start running down a hallway into a room, and then you crouch, and then you jump into the air, and then you wind up shooting across, like, 6 screens.
Yeah.
It is the kind of puzzle where if you show it to someone, they're like, you are a wizard.
What did you just do?
I thought that was complete nonsense, because you were just running, and then you were running really fast, and then you hit, like, 2 tiles, the exact 2 tiles of space that you needed to be able to burst through and get a missile tank, and you actually... Like, that's the most satisfying thing, is they often will put the thing that you get for completing the puzzle. Mm-hmm. You can do it from that platform, I think, on the right.
Yeah.
They will often put whatever your reward is on the path that you basically have to be speed boostering on.
Yeah.
So you just go from flying through the air to, like, the power-up collection jingle. It's really satisfying.
Yeah!
Like that.
Awesome. Alright, we done waiting, buddy. Okay, we're going
You can
this
go
way.
get Doze.
Go get what?
Doze.
I didn't see Doze.
And do a tall jump. High jump.
Oh, wait. This one. This one? Okay. Wow, good thing that doesn't hurt me. Jeez.
Yeah, it's weird
Reckless much?
it will hurt you if it happens to set off a red box. Mm-hmm. Weird.
Yeah, well, I'm allergic to red boxes.
So hold here for just a second. Go around your wheel because I want some ideas. So, bomb glove, glove of doom, pyrocitor, metal detector, decoy glove. So I think that just looking at these weapons...
Ooh. Decoy glove, you could have, like, a shadow clone behind you so that you could get through levels quicker so that enemies wouldn't chase you.
What are we talking about? Just 2D?
2D, yeah. And just, like, having it deploy behind you.
Oh.
So that...
Oh, I see.
Or in front of you. I guess it would be helpful in front of you, too, but if you were trying to platform through a level really quickly...
I tend to...
You could just, like, poop, and then go, meow.
I tend to not shy away from, like, weird nuance.
Uh-huh.
So, for me, what I would probably think to do would be to have, like, press and release for one function and then hold and release for another.
Yeah.
So basically a charge shot.
Yeah.
And I think that would probably be, like, whenever you press and release the decoy glove, it would just drop it in front of you.
Yeah.
And whenever you would charge and release, it would drop it behind you.
Tired of taking pot shots with these dudes. Bam. Bam bam. Thank
So,
you.
I feel like your decoy, or sorry, not your decoys, your minions from the Glove of Doom would be less powerful in a 2D game.
I think so too.
Just because it's so useful being able to throw them down and have them just heat seek, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like the blaster wouldn't be quite as important because you're not trying to aim at stuff in 3D space. Mm-hmm. I feel like the Walloper and the Pyrocitor would be outrageously good.
Like room clearing business.
Yeah, because I imagine that the Pyrocitor, if you could just like fire it in probably with like a... I know that this doesn't make any sense because I was talking... Yeah, I'll keep it like NES, Super NES controller. Mm-hmm. You could still whip around with the Pyrocitor to create like walls of flame on either side of you. Mm-hmm. And assuming that they did like the Super Bend thing where you could hold down a shoulder button and aim at a diagonal, you could... I think you could wind up, if you managed to get the controls down, you could wind up with an arc of flame around you.
Yeah.
Which would be very strong. And the Walloper is just... Whenever you take out depth, whenever you no longer have to deal with moving three-dimensionally, and you're just able to punch in a line,
Yeah.
It would be way good.
Well, that's why I haven't been using the Walloper as much. It's really strong, but these floppy ass fish, like,
They jump.
they jump and they don't jump in a. Ah! Jesus! Who invited you?
You okay?
Ow, my head hurts.
I'm not. You scared the crap out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need cleanup? Or
Yeah, I need to go wash up. Excuse me.
Really?
No, it's just pee. It'll dry.
Oh, gross.